All right, we're coming up on some of the foodstuffs. Let's find out what's here. I'm excited. Okay, so this is the first section. Once you're getting across from the Jimmy Fallon ride, it's Mardi Gras. The first one is king cake and beignets. If you're gluten-free, don't bother. The second one has all the twisted taters, French Quarter beverages. I know there's some alcohols you can have. Go with what you know you can drink. But any of the twisted taters are okay. I'm going with the garlic parm top. I'm assuming the salt itself is okay, but I didn't check. But the chef was great. He came out. He actually brought me the packaging to read the packaging. Only allergen in the garlic parm is the dairy. And the cheese sauce is okay. So we're going to get ourselves a little tater and enjoy it. This is going to be a little hard to hear. The first thing I got is the twisted tater with cheese. I didn't get the hot dog on it because I'm going to be eating so much today. With the spicy sauce and the garlic parm. And as I mentioned before, the chef was great about coming out and showing me everything in the book and pulling out the stuff just to be sure. So this is a potato that they have pre-spiraled, par-cooked, and then cooking again. I apologize for picking up the Marilyn Monroe show. Okay, so good deep fried potato.
I don't think I really introduced myself to you at all. For those of you who
Let me try the sauce more. It's aged spicy.
The one, the only Billy Diamond, director, writer, and choreographer. I see you smiling.
Kind of kick.
My mom told you to smile, right? There you go.
I might have been happier with the plain white cheese sauce. I got the garlic palm salt, garlic palm farm salt.
When I count to three, let me have your first hand. 1, 2, 3. Get your Oscar speech ready, my friend. All right?
Not bad. Not bad. I think with some of the more interesting things around, I think this is not the most exciting. But it's good and it's nice to have a cheese sauce we can eat. Yeah. It's tasty. Fun. Feel like fried potatoes. So yeah, it's worth it. Okay, so I'm taking a little break here by the water. A lot of the stands actually aren't open. It's 12 o'clock and now they're starting to open. I'm starting to see more of them. They're like changing oil and stuff. So I'm gonna go back out into the heat and start grabbing some more food. There's about 15 items we're gonna be eating here and some drinks. I think we're gonna be able to get through them pretty quickly. Maybe, we'll see. Yeah, let's go get more food. I'm hungry. So what I just showed you is a screen from the Indonesian stand. What's interesting is you'll notice in the icons, they've got icons for tree nuts, for vegan, for shellfish, for gluten sensitive. That's not something that I've seen in some of the other places. But this is nice to start seeing this coming up. Oh, and for those of you playing at home, all the menus so you can see what the options are. Now again, some of you will probably be watching this when the festival is over. Come back next year. They'll have a lot of similar things where if you see them on the menus, you'll know that normally, more than likely, they're going to be okay for you and the recipes don't change a ton. We just found an amazing thing, a table in the shade. This does not happen normally. Even let me fix it there. There we go. All right, so what we've got next is from the Indonesian booth. It is a purple sticky rice with coconut and mango on it, and the picture of it goes right here. So it's just the rice is sort of in a solid mush. They haven't had any extra drizzle or anything on it. Like when you see a lot of mango and sticky rice in Indonesian places, it's separate. And then the coconut on top, and it's a forbidden rice, which is kind of cool. I will say, the coconut was a little unnerving because it's sharp compared to the softer consistency of the other items. But it does add sort of butteriness to the flavor. But I will also preface this with I love mango and sticky rice normally at Thai restaurants. So let me do the rice first, right? So, excuse me. So it's lightly sweet, not overly sweet, very creamy. The sauce that would normally be poured on top is in moderation placed on the inside. And then of course mango is mango, coconut is unsweetened, just straight coconut. It's awesome. So, yeah, I like this a lot.
Like a misty.
I would absolutely get this again. Absolutely get this again. It's like I'm getting an early dessert. But yeah, I would absolutely get this again. Okay, I'm gonna eat this real fast, give up this nice shaded table to somebody else. We'll see you at the next place. Okay, so we've been to 2 stands. We've been to Puerto Rico. The Mofongo Trio is actually okay for us. Unfortunately, I was unable to eat the shrimp, and because of the spoons and the cross-contamination, they didn't want to risk that, and I was cool with that. I have also gone to the Canadian booth and gotten the maple, it's candy bacon, but it's basically a, it's a thick cut piece of bacon. All right, so we're gonna try, and then the Alcoporia comes with a dip. I think it's a ketchup mayo. So I forgot a knife. I mean, it's just me eating, so yeah, I'm just gonna pick it up. So it is a little bit greasy, but kind of simple. We'll take a dip. And there was a vegetarian option. I think a beef option. I may have the vegetarian option, I'm not sure. But I like some nice veggies in there. I'm gonna try it without the dip first. No. This is the beef one. Nice flavor. Nice flavor in this. I'm liking this. It's not being deep fried, so it's greasy. I mean, even like I lifted off the thing and it's the paper that was on is just covered in grease. But it's got kind of that, like a taco seasoning meat kind of, they call that picadillo beef. And that's quite nice. Now with the ketchup mayo. It adds a little depth, a little sweetness to it. It'd be perfectly fine without if you didn't want this. Quite good. All right, we're going to go back to that in a minute. Now we have the sort of dessert. I gotta say, you know, Epcot did not do well in desserts for this festival. The one going, oh, this is cold too. Uh-oh, okay. Let's see if this is like a cold, very fatty candy bacon. Okay, let's start. Peanut chocolate and maple on it. I think it's too much nut. I thought I'd be concerned about the coldness in the bacon. I'm not, it's actually okay. But I think, you know how peanuts sometimes just get a stale taste from them? They're not stale. They just have that kind of consistency to them. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, see when you got the chocolate bits and no nuts, much better. Yeah. So if I would do this again, no peanuts, yes chocolate. The maple syrup is drizzled on top is lovely, has that sweetness to it. And it's assembled while you're there. So any separate piece or part would be fine, you know what I mean? Alright, that's that one. Let's see what other food we can get. Okay, there's one more thing at the Canada booth I forgot about. Maple lemonade, no alcohol. Lemonade, maple syrup, I guess. It is safe for gluten-free, thanks to gluten-free Gina at Gluten-Free Disney World, Gluten-Free Universal. Let's see what we think. It is a fresh lemonade. Oh my God, real fresh lemonade. And I probably need to stir up the base there, but wow, that's nice. So there's a tartness to a fresh lemonade, you know. And the maple comes underneath this. Oh, it's beautiful. Can't have it. I'm glad it's a big glass. Very tasty. All right, so we've just been to the Brazil booth. There are a few things here. There's a mango caprainha that is, and hopefully I pronounced it correctly. This is the first item. It's the first alcohol I've had this entire trip. We then have the Brazilian cheese bread with the steak and a chimichurri sauce, and then the brigadeiros, which are the chocolate ganache balls. So we're gonna start with the beef. Get a little of the chimichurri, get a little bit of the steak. It's a nice bright chimichurri. Very green with a little bit of kick. Meat is chewy. And we're gonna try the bread. It's got a little bit of the oil on the bottom of it already. Nice, warm, fresh. Quite nice. I will be enjoying that. Okay, next is the mango caipirinha. Again, my first alcohol. Traditional Brazilian drink. Ooh, that's nice. Good, strong, fresh mango puree in there. You do taste some of the alcohol. All of these are pre-mixed, pre-stirred. Nice. There's probably a significant amount of alcohol in there. I'm not tasting it, which may not be good, but very tasty. I'm liking that a lot. Okay, so the brigadeiros I did 2 years ago when they did post-COVID when I was here with Flame. I'll try to put that video up here. And they look pretty much exactly the same as the last time. So we're going to try one of the ones I think I liked, which is the all-chocolate one. Oh, chocolate dark, chocolate ganache ball. They have a version with nuts, and then they have a version with just jimmies and sprinkles on Mardi Gras colors. These are very tasty. I'm going to enjoy these. These are actually quite nice. Overall, I hate to say it, but I think these foods may be something I'm enjoying more than I did at Epcot. There were some fancier things at Epcot, and that oxtail stew has not been beaten yet. But everything else, not bad. So we're going to eat these, and we'll check in with the next food. Hi guys. Oh goodness, sorry about that. So I'm back at the room. I have brought back with me the items that I got at the Tribute store and at the Today Cafe. Now, I didn't get the cheesecake pop because they always have one. The current one is a cinnamon one, and I wasn't necessarily in the mood for that, but I did want to try a few more items. So what I have here right now from the Today Cafe is a muffalata flatbread. It is a cauliflower flatbread, gluten-free. Now, I purchased it at Today Cafe, went to the boat station, waited at the boat station for a second boat, and then got on the boat and walked back to my room. I'm sorry, my voice is really just dying from that coaster yesterday. It's cold, and that's my fault. It came to me fresh and hot, and it looked amazing, and I was like, if it wasn't so hot out in the parks, I would have done it, but I just needed to cool down. So, muffalata flatbread. It's got arugula, I believe, an olive spread. There's ham. There's a creamy kind of a sauce. Looks really tasty, so we're gonna give it a try. A little bit of a burn, I think, from the spread. Now, if I had eaten it right away, it would have been even better because I can tell some of the crust is a little bit moist from some of the stuff soaking into it. I wouldn't have had time for that if it went the other way. Good flavor. It's nice. Yeah, and it's salty, but it makes sense with the ham. It's not over salty. And that is, of course, in muffaladas, in for the Mardi Gras season. So it will go away soon. Hold on. Getting a napkin for myself before we go to dessert. And a non-alcoholic beverage. I wish it was water. Currently it's Sprite. My water is chilling, but I'll be able to get some more soon. So next is the macarons. This is from the Tribute store, and the guy pulled out the book and said these, the cookie balls, and the the chocolate covered bacon were the three things that were gluten-free. So I know gluten-free Gina didn't say they were, or maybe I didn't want to try them because I'd had them before, but they look kind of interesting. So this one's Bananas Foster's. They also have a maple bourbon, which I had last year and was really good. And then they had a king cake, which always makes me nervous when they talk about a cake product that is gluten-free, but let's give this one a try. Very light and crumbly macarons. It's a good banana cream. Very sweet, of course, because it's a dessert, but no. You think of like a banana cream pie. It's that kind of banana flavor with a little hint of caramel to it from the sugar. And of course the almond flour and the cookies. This is pretty good. Now again, there's probably cross-contamination in these kitchens. I can't guarantee that for sure. They list it as gluten sensitive. They're not allowed to say gluten free. But if you are not celiac, it's probably fine. I'm not sure. Again, they're never going to say, yes, you're perfectly okay. You might have to have them call a chef or something just because of the shared kitchens. But very light crumbly macarons. And the cream is nice. Yeah. Yeah, okay. The last thing we have is the chocolate covered bacon. If I haven't already shown it, the picture will go right here. So it's got Mardi Gras decorations, a pretty solid amount of chocolate on it. It of course has been outside in the heat in my backpack, so I'm holding it carefully. Okay. There's a smoky bacon. Now compared to the very sugary macaron, it's not very sweet because that intense smoky saltiness of the bacon. But there's a solid coating of chocolate on that. Seems to be a darker chocolate, which I prefer. I'm not sure about all the crunches. I mean, I realize they're doing that to make it look like a holiday, but like little chocolate balls and jimmies and things. Not a family-friendly vlog. Yeah. Good. Yeah, that's nice. Now, they're all in the same case with gluten-containing items. They're very individually spaced. I am not celiac, so I didn't ask for a glove change or anything when they picked them up. They usually did it with paper as well, so they seem to be careful. The guy wasn't thrilled to help me because I was asking about a couple different things because he didn't see them on the list. He had to relook. But at the end, he seemed to be very nice. So that's our selection, man. A nice muffaletta sandwich on a cauliflower flatbread, a banana cream cookie, and chocolatey bacon. Not bad. So I know there are still some things I haven't eaten there. I'm not sure if I'm going to get back. If I do, you will see more reviews following this one. I hope this has helped you figure out how to help yourself when you're doing gluten-free. You know, remember when you're going up to tell them, hey, I have a gluten allergy. I need to ask about XYZ. And with me, it's like I have gluten, but I also have this. They have, I mean, so many of those booths were either going to the chef to check, or in one case, the chef came out to me with the bag with the ingredients, saying, I'm not sure, so read this, make sure you got everything. Oh, so know what you can and can't eat. They're really helpful. The one thing I was hoping to try that I did not get to was the Mofongo Trio, because I had a Mofongo and pernil here a few years ago. It was fabulous, and unfortunately, this particular Mofongo had shrimp in it, and because their spoons are going in and out of the different containers, even if I had been the very, very, very first person, they might have been able to do it without cross-contamination. But because I came in later and they'd already been serving the dish to people, there was no way for me to do it and not get cross-contaminated. And not that you need to know, but it causes hives for me. Seafood causes hives and a rash, and when I sweat, it's 90 degrees outside, I think I'm going to sweat. So that's why I didn't do that one, and that was great. And they were very sweet about it, very helpful about it. Tatiana was the young lady at the register, and she was just looking out for me. She's the one who let me know, well, are you an annual pass holder? Because you should be getting that scan too, so you get a better discount. I've been to 2 or 3 other counters already, and none of them asked. I mean, maybe they don't have to, and I should have known, but they didn't, because I even did it as the annual pass holder purchase. So, a very hard piece of candy. Very interesting. So, goodness. And that's where we are. So everybody, please remember to like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. Come along with me and tell people about the foods. Let them know how you can eat gluten-free safely at both parks, both Universal and Disney, and both Universal parks. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, I'm hoping to get to 500. By the time you see this, if I haven't already hit 500 subscribers, please feel free to subscribe. If you subscribe to the channel and you write comments, you make the comments, I'll use a randomizer, and I'll be picking one lucky follower to get a, it's not appropriate for Universal, but it's a Rubik's Cube with the Fab 50 on it, or the Fab 4 or the Fab 6, but it's a 50th anniversary cube, Rubik's Cube. It's kind of cool. And that is waiting and sitting to the side quietly waiting. So I hope that that this is good for you guys and you'll join along. Unfortunately, the octopus and the dirty cauliflower rice were both out on City Walk, and I was told those two booths have closed. So I am left with the vegan Alcoporia, which I did not have earlier today because I only got the one that was meat-based before. It is much flatter. I'm not sure why. I mean, the other one was stuffed, so let me see what this one's like. Taking a bite with the ketchup mayo on it. So, it tastes pretty much exactly like the other one, the breading on the other one, or the external on the other one. The other one just had the meat to break it up. If you were vegan, it's a great option. Yeah, I mean, it's nice flavor. Not sure what that was. Like a piece of paper or something stuck to it. But between the two, because I can have meat, I probably would. It's pretty good. Yeah. I think this is my last food. Well, I wanted to try that octopus and the dirty cauliflower rice, but it's all gone. Ironically, I've been here all day, I haven't done one ride. Well, I take it back, I took a 2-hour nap break, so I had some time away, but now that I've got this done, I think it's time for me to go and do some Men in Black, maybe get a butter beer, and then I'll go back to the resort for some dinner. I think that sounds like a plan. If you haven't done so already, please remember to like, share, subscribe, all of the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. And don't forget that I'll have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?